Welcome to Rahanraib News in English, and here are today's our main top stories making headlines. Ethiopia's Prime Minister warns Somalia and Egypt over invasion. Southwest Regional State President Laftagram rejects remarks and opposes Egypt-Ethiopia conflict. Somaliland Parliament rejects charges against MB Mohammed Abib. Ethiopia's Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed warns Somalia and Egypt over invasion. In televised speech, Ethiopia Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed warned against any country planning to invade Ethiopia, stating that such nations should think 10 times before acting. He assured that Ethiopia is fully prepared to defend itself from the enemy. He assured that Ethiopia is fully prepared to defend itself from any threats. Although Abiy did not mention specific countries, his statement flows increasing tensions with Somalia and Egypt. These nations recently signed a defense pact, escalating the situation after Egyptian aircraft delivered weapons and military equipment to Somalia last month. Tensions have been growing since Ethiopia signed an agreement with Somaliland to build a naval base on the Red Sea, which Somalia criticized as a violation of its sovereignty. In response, Egypt plans to send 5,000 troops to Somalia as part of African Union peacekeeping mission, while Somalia has announced plans to remove Ethiopian troops from its territory next year. Abiy Ahmed, the Ethiopia's Prime Minister, emphasized that Ethiopia has not decided to start a conflict, but made it clear the country is capable of defending its borders. He pointed out that Ethiopia has a history of successfully repelling invasions and remains committed to protecting its sovereignty. Southwest State of Somalia rejects Mogadishu remarks and opposes Egypt-Ethiopia conflict. President Abdulaziz Laftagram of Southwest State of Somalia delivered a firm response to the recent tensions surrounding local support for Ethiopia forces in his region. Speaking in Baidoa, Laftagram addressed the growing concerns over the presence of Ethiopian troops and voiced his alignment with members of parliament from Southwest State of Somalia who had recently spoken out in Mogadishu. The MPs had expressed their strong opposition to the possibility of the Egypt-Ethiopia conflict being drawn into Somalia, especially their territories. They made it clear that such an extension of the regional conflict would be unacceptable, and President Laftagram echoed this sentiment, stating that the people of Southwest State of Somalia would not allow their lands to become a battleground for external disputes. President Laftagram also criticized recent remarks from political figures in Mogadishu, stating that the rhetoric emerging from the capital threatens the unity of the country. He emphasized the importance of national solidarity and urged all Somali leaders to avoid divisive language that could harm the cohesion of the nation. If there is any Somali unity, it begins with the people of Southwest State, Laftagram stated. What is being said from Mogadishu is an insult to that unity. His comments reflect growing frustration within regional administrations as they navigate both internal and external pressures amid Somalia's ongoing political challenges. Somaliland Parliament rejects charges against MB Mohammed Abib. The Somaliland House of Representatives has once again dismissed charges against the MB Mohammed Abib amid growing public outcry over his detention. During today's session, the parliament overwhelmingly voted against a request from the Attorney General's office, with 43 out of 47 members present rejecting the charges. The Attorney General had requested the parliament to approve their claims and allow for the arrest of MB Mohammed Abib, but the majority of the MPs refused to endorse it. This marks the second time the parliament has overturned the allegations against the legislator. Opposition politicians and several MPs have condemned the detention, calling it unlawful. KAH party leader Mahmoud Hashi Abdi, alongside other politicians, expressed frustration at being denied access to visit MB Mohamed Habib, who remains detained at Mandera prison. There is no legal basis for holding Mohamed. He is essentially being detained without cause. We stand with the parliament in rejecting these accusations. Mohamed is innocent, Hashi stated after being denied access to the imprisoned MB. The ongoing detention of MB Mohamed Habib has sparked significant controversy, with many viewing the situation as politically motivated and unjust. Thank you for watching Rahan Raib English News.